Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. If you don't know what it is that I do, I review magic tricks, I review playing cards, and I do giveaways of magic tricks and playing cards every single month. So make sure you hit like and subscribe, hit your notifications so that you're alerted when those reviews go live. And I got a lot to talk to you about. Got a huge action-packed review for you, so I'm not going to waste any time jibber-jabbering, okay? Not going to waste any time. Today we're going to look at how to be a magician from Ellusionist.com. All right, so this came out in 2016. Like I said, it was a Kickstarter. So why are we reviewing it now? Like, what's the big deal? Why are we reviewing it now? Well, a couple reasons, okay? Number one, I've always wanted to review this, and nobody has reviewed this. Like, if you were to say, like, what are some other reviews about this kit? I couldn't find anybody who's reviewed this before. And I reviewed the Peter Turner mind reading kit, and I love that so much. And I just thought, you know what? I want to go back to the first one, the first kit that Ellusionist put out, and I want to tell people what's inside, because if you go to the Kickstarter, it's a little vague about what you're going to get. And then if you go to the ad copy, I mean, it's a great ad copy, and I know lots of people have bought it, but there's really nothing out there that actually spells out what you get for your money. Now, when this came out on Kickstarter, it came out as a couple of different tiers. So there was different tiers, and there was different price points for those tiers. And even when Ellusionist had it on their website for a couple of years, they offered it at different levels as well. Now, you can get the entire package. So you get everything that was offered with this. So you get the gimmicks, you get the DVDs, and you get the deck of cards, and it's all at Ellusionist.com right now for $69. All right, so what are the things you're gonna get? What do you get for your money? First of all, you get the box of props, okay? Get the box of props, and we'll talk about what's in the box a little bit later. Then you're gonna get 3 DVDs. 3 DVDs. One DVD is just for the props, okay? One DVD is just for the props, and then the other 2 are going to be mostly card magic and a couple of other things. Then, on top of that, there's a download video of bonus tricks. The download video of bonus tricks, and I'm going to tell you exactly what is covered in all of this. Chris Ramsay, Peter McKinnon, Adam Wilbur, they are all flown out to Venice Beach. So you get a bunch of live footage of them doing strolling magic, doing walk around with the people down at Venice Beach. And then they're back in their hotel, and Peter McKinnon is probably the guy behind the camera because he's an amazing photographer, amazing videographer, shooting all the stuff. And then the boys are all in front of the camera teaching you the various tricks. So let's talk about what you will actually learn. All right, so the first DVD is called 9 Powerful Effects with Props. And there are 7 tricks in the menu, 7 tricks in the menu. You're going to learn a full sponge ball routine. It's a 3-stage sponge ball routine from Adam Wilbur. It's a really fun sponge ball routine, and if you've never done sponge balls before, this is a great beginner entry-level trick, and you're going to get the sponge balls, of course, in the box. The second trick you're going to learn is the paddle move, and it's a jumping X coffee stirrer trick that Adam Wilbur teaches. You will get the coffee stir prop in the box as well. Then the third trick is a jumping dot effect, also using the paddle move with a cigarette, and this is taught by Chris Ramsay. The fourth trick is a vanishing cigarette effect that you will be able to do with a pull device that is included in the kit. Chris Ramsay teaches that. I don't know what else you could use the vanisher for, maybe a golf pencil, I'm not sure, but it is a vanishing cigarette trick. The fifth trick is the coin bite trick. You will get the coin in a bottle gimmick. Chris Ramsay teaches the coin bite trick. The sixth trick is a napkin floating effect that Chris Ramsay teaches. He's going to walk you through how to make loops using IT. The seventh trick is a Sharpie marker reveal. That is a reveal of a playing card. Chris Ramsay will teach you that. The prop box comes with the Sharpie marker, and he will teach you a simple force with a signed card. And then the eighth trick is how to vanish a silk with a thumb tip. Brad Christian teaches that, and you will, of course, get a thumb tip and a silk in the kit as well. Now, a couple of notes about the prop box. Number one, the coin bite trick, okay? I'm just speaking from my own memory, okay? This is my own memory, talking nothing else, okay? Just from my own experience. First time I ever saw somebody do the coin bite trick was David Blaine. David Blaine did that on one of his Street Magic specials, and he bit the coin and made it restore, and everybody was like, whoa, right? And ever since then, magicians keep doing that trick. However, the prop itself is a coin in the bottle prop. And I wish Ellusionist had taught that one as well, because I think that effect is actually better. I think when you have the coin and you do the bite and you restore it, the first thing people want to do is they want to grab your coin, right? You got to do a switch. You can't just like casually put it in your pocket, because as soon as you do that, people know something's fishy about the coin. But if you do the coin in the bottle trick, there's no way for them to ask to see the coin. That's the beautiful thing about the gimmick, and that's how the coin was originally designed. You can hand a 50-cent piece out, a real one, a legitimate one, and a glass bottle with a neck, and say, try to shove that 50-cent piece into the bottle. Of course, they can't do it. You then take it back and bring out your silk, and under the guise of putting the silk over the coin, you do your switch. And then you just simply say, the reason why you couldn't do it is because all magic takes place under the veil of secrecy. If you ever watch a magic trick on TV, magicians always use a curtain or a veil or some sort of thing to cover the magic. And so we're going to use the silk. When you tap the coin down on the bottom of the neck, and they hear, metal hitting glass, and then you hit it, and then you fold the coin and you shove it into the bottle, and it goes clink, clink, and then you pull the silk away, and then you can shake it. They can see the coin inside. You can hand the bottle out, right? Because the neck's so long, they can't reach in there to get the coin. They can clearly see it, and then you take everything back. So that's their examination, and of course you've done an impossible thing, and then you can, of course, get the coin out later on your own time. The other thing about this DVD is, in the DVD, when Chris Ramsay is making the loops with the IT, he mentions that you can also use this for a haunted deck routine. However, to learn the haunted deck, you have to go to a different DVD. All right, let's go to the next DVD. The second DVD case says that there are 38 easy tricks, and inside there are 2 discs. The first disc menu says easy and very easy, and there are 13 tricks in the menu. The first one they're going to teach you is Out of This World from Paul Curry. This is the trick that fooled Winston Churchill, and Chris Ramsay teaches this. It is a wonderful Out of This World effect. The second trick is the Robbers trick, classic Robbers trick, but Chris Ramsay teaches it in a new way as a cards from pocket effect. Then Peter McKinnon is going to teach you how to do a ribbon spread. Chris Ramsay comes in and teaches the black 6 and black 9 effect, where you stick them in the center of the deck and magically pull them out. Then Adam Wilbur is going to teach you the win a drink effect, the one with the line that says, I bet you a drink that the next card I turn over is yours. Then Peter McKinnon comes back to teach you the crisscross force. Then there's 2 tricks following that are not easy, okay? The first one is the card toss. This is throwing the card up in the air, shooting it from the deck, and catching it in your hand. Chris Ramsay teaches that. Then Chris comes back and teaches the Tenkai Palm. This is also not easy. If you don't know about the Tenkai Palm, this is from Tohiro Ishida. The effect is over 50 years old, and Chris literally teaches you a master class on the Tenkai Palm. Then it's Adam Wilbur's turn. He's going to teach you the Erdnase color change. This is from Expert at the Card Table that was published in 1902. Then Adam Wilbur is going to teach you the paddle move, and this is a repeated video from the props DVD. Then it's Peter McKinnon's turn. He's going to teach you 2 different things. The first one is a Revolution coin vanish. The second one is he's going to teach you how to peek a card and how to reveal it. Then Adam Wilbur comes in for the last trick. He's going to teach you how to do a signed quarter and nickel coin bend. Now, when you stick the second DVD in, the menu says medium and more advanced, and there are 17 tricks on this menu. The first one is Crazy Man's Handcuffs. This is the rubber band penetration effect. This trick was created by Arthur Sederington and published by Peter Warlock in New Pentagram in May of 1970. Then Chris Ramsay is going to teach you a cigarette vanish and appearance without any gimmicks, without any props. He's just going to teach you a straightforward cigarette vanish, and you could probably apply this to another element that was probably the same size or same shape. And then Chris Ramsay's going to teach you the card to mouth effect. Then you're going to learn the retention coin vanish. This is from Nelson Downs and Di Vernon. Adam Wilbur is the teacher for this. Then you'll learn 2-card transpo. Now this is the trick that David Blaine made famous, but originally this was a trick called switchcraft from John Scarney, and Peter McKinnon will teach you this one. The next trick is the classic triumph effect. Adam Wilbur is going to teach this. This is a fantastic triumph effect for a beginner. The triumph was first published in 1948 in the Royal Road to Card Magic, and it was originally called a tipsy trick. Then Adam Wilbur is going to teach you a second classic of magic, the ambitious card. And the ambitious card was first seen from French magician Gustave Alberti in the mid-19th century. Then Peter McKinnon is going to teach you the classic 2-card Monty. We call it 2-card Monty now. Originally, it was called Be Honest, Which Is It? And it was a trick by Eddie Fetcher. And then Chris Ramsay is going to return and teach you the pirouette, which is a flourish twirl with a card. And then you're going to learn the backup plan, which is kind of a 4-of-a-kind turnover effect. Adam Wilbur teaches this. It's actually his effect, and you can buy it separately as part of the Worker Series Part 1 that Adam has released through Ellusionist. And then Adam Wilbur is going to teach you the one-handed shuffle. And then it's Peter McKinnon's turn. He's going to step in and teach you 4 different things. He's going to teach you card to pocket, waving the aces. He's going to teach you a spin change, kind of flourishy reveal. And then he's going to teach you the Bertram change from Ross Bertram. Lastly, it's Adam Wilbur's turn. He's going to teach you the LeVal spread, which was first published by Paul LeVal. And then lastly, Peter McKinnon is going to step in. He's going to teach you the hot shot cut that, again, a lot of us saw David Blaine do for the very first time, but was actually invented by Daryl. All right, so that's 13 effects on the first DVD, 17 effects on the second DVD. That's 30 effects altogether. Plus, in addition to that, there's smaller little like menu subsections where they're going to go through and they're going to teach you some sleights. So you're going to learn the double undercut, you're going to learn how to hold a break, the double lift, the overhand shuffle control, the pinky count, the top change, and how to cull a card. Now, I also mentioned that there's also a bonus video, right? There's a bonus video. There's another 8 effects on there. There's 8 more effects on there. You're going to learn Professor's Nightmare. Adam's going to teach that. You're going to learn how to stop your pulse. That's from Chris Ramsay. You'll learn the snap change from Adam Wilbur. You'll learn a trick, or really a flourish, really. It's a 3-pack flourish cut called 3-pack Shakur that Chris Ramsay teaches. You'll learn how to do the cards from a mouth, you know, the card throwing up gag. Ramsay will teach that. You'll learn the Cardini change from Ramsay also. Chris Ramsay will also teach you Daniel Madison's Angle Z effect. And then lastly, Chris Ramsay will come in and teach the haunted deck trick. So remember, you learn how to tie the loops, you'll learn how to tie the IT on the props DVD, but you'll actually have to watch the haunted deck effect on the downloads, the bonus. And the download code for that is on the lid of the props box. And I pretty much told you exactly what's in the props box. I'll give you a quick like video footage, like overshot of everything that's included. All the props are well made. They're, you know, they're what you expect. And of course, most of this is available at your local magic shop, but it's nice that Ellusionist puts it all together for you so that you can actually have the props as you're watching the video. Positives. All right, so what are the positives to the How to Be a Magician kit? This is a great beginner's kit. This is probably the beginner's kit that you always wanted. And if you're already a magician and you want to gift the gift of magic to somebody else, I can't think of anything that would be better. I mean, did you hear all those things that I was listing out? I mean, aside from, you know, classics like the paddle move, the thumb tip, and sponge balls, you're learning classic card tricks, right? Just these are the tricks that every magician should know, right? There's twisting, the aces style effects, you know, the ambitious card, the triumph effect, out of this world classics, right? Classics of magic. And this is so unlike any other beginner kit. I think most beginner kits come with a book that's hard to understand and filled with worthless stuff. You get a box that's plastic garbage, right? And you're almost frustrated because the things seem so easy. This is a kit that is actually going to help you become what you want to be, become a magician, right? And these are tricks that will fool audiences, okay? Listen to these teachers. Chris Ramsay, Peter McKinnon, Adam Wilbur, they know what they're talking about. They work in the industry as professionals, have done professional gigs before, and they're literally teaching you the sleights and the effects that are the building blocks of this art form. So I would say at the 3 DVDs plus the download plus the box of props at $69, you are more than getting your money's worth. This is the best value of core, essential, starting, like this is where you need to like cut your teeth in Magic. This is a great, great kit. If I was gonna say anything negative about this and just say maybe, maybe what I thought could have been improved or things that they didn't touch on, crediting would have been the big one. I think as a beginner, as starting out, and this is where you're learning, I think one of the things that we need to teach the students who are just starting out, it doesn't matter if you're young or old, just students in general, you should be learning where these tricks come from. You'll hear a lot of times from other magicians like, oh, that's an old trick, or they just stole that trick, or that trick's been around for forever. That's true. That's true. That's because we all stand on the shoulders of giants. Really, the magic industry recycles a lot. It recycles every year, but we should always go back and remember where these tricks originated from and be able to tell the next students coming up who these great men and women were that have created this art form and who we now stand on the shoulders of, okay? And we should always, always be crediting those who created before us. Is it worth your money? Like I said, it's 69 bucks. It's totally worth your money. The thing I don't want you to do is I don't want you to look at the box of props, okay? Don't look at the box of props and say, that's not worth $69. You know what? It's not. The box of props, the stuff inside, the box probably costs more than the props, okay? The props, you could probably buy all those props at your local magic store for less than $10. Well, maybe not the coin bite, maybe not the coin and bottle, okay? That's a little bit more. But the rest of the props, they're pretty cheap, right? Don't look at that. You are paying for the instruction. You're paying for those teachers to assemble all these tricks together into one cohesive menu for you, okay? Don't look at it as the props, look at it as the entire package. Everything you're getting, okay? Those 3 DVDs, that download, all coming at you. Plus that I mentioned, you're getting a deck of cards as well. You're getting a deck of cards. In addition, getting a deck of cards. So all of that, 69 bucks, well worth your money. Who would like this? I think people that have always wanted that beginner's level kit. Maybe you jumped into Magic feet first and you're like, man, I wish I could go back and learn some building blocks. This is a good kit to go back and learn building blocks from. Or you're just brand new starting out and you don't even know where to start. I would start here. Or you want to give the gift of magic and give it to a kid or a relative or something like that. This is a great, great kit. I want to thank everyone down at Ellusionist.com for allowing me to have this so that I can do the review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, head on down to Ellusionist.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.